is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken franchise mode, and we're up at the trade deadline for our 2024-2025 season, year number 5, and it's been one hell of a season. We are actually on a President's Trophy race right now with two other teams. Right now we're third place in the entire NHL, and I think that we can keep moving up in the standings. I think we could win the President's Trophy this year and solidify the start of really our dynasty. Maybe win a Stanley Cup again this year. I'm hoping. And some guys probably been looking at our roster and it's like, why is this guy's team winning? I don't understand. He doesn't got any like superstars. He's just got kind of like decent players right around. It's just chemistry. Chemistry helps a lot in the simulation. And sometimes you just need to find the right players. You don't always need those high overall players. Some of them that are high overall just don't simulate all that great. But we're going into the trade deadline here, and I was talking to you guys about possibly moving on from Jake DeBrusk in the last one, and I'm actually going to do it. This guy, even though he does have 19 goals, which is very, very good for the season, especially on the third line, the guy is a minus 11 on our team. All right, we don't really have that many minus players. Really, it's him at minus 11, then Raphael Lavoie at minus 18, then the next worst is minus 3. And there's only two other minus players. Everyone else is usually like plus 17, plus 4, plus 18, plus 21. So it's DeBrusk and Raphael Lavoie. Both of these guys are going to be getting shipped out here in the trade deadline. They're costing us games in the simulation. Their plus minus is proving it. Jake DeBrusk, it does hurt to move on from. He won the Conn Smythe last year. I even argued against it. I did argue against it. I didn't think that he should have gotten it. But nonetheless, he got the Conn Smythe last year, and he was a 40-plus goal scorer last year. So he has the talent to simulate fantastically. He's just lost his position early on to Mike Hewitt. Then we started talking about possibly moving on from DeBrusk himself, and now it's time to do it. It's time to move on. And another thing that I brought up last episode was I think it was the Metro. Yep, it was the Metro. Look at their division. All right, let's just, you know what, it's going to be, because that's just going to keep on moving. So let's just go and take a look over here. There we go. The Metro division is extremely tight, all right? It's still anyone's ball game here, because if you go and take a look at the Atlantic, all right, the Detroit Red Wings are at 74 points, and the Bruins can still come up from 69. So it's pretty certain that in the Atlantic division, I think 5 teams are going to make it, which means only 3 teams here are going to, all right? And the Washington Capitals are actually kind of selling. I'll show you guys what I mean here in a second. The Capitals are selling, the Devils are buying, Carolina Hurricanes are buying, and the Flyers are selling. So it's a very interesting mix, because even though they're in the race, for some reason they're not 100% certain if they're going to make it, and they're pulling out trying to get some draft picks and prospects. It's really weird. And I wanted to show you guys for the Capitals. They're right now, so they showed that they're in first place in the Metro. I went to go look at them just to see, okay, what do they got to offer? They are offering up everybody. Carlson, Skagey, Gustafson, Athanasiou, Oshie, Timashov, Cole. These guys are just offering up everyone, and it's actually pretty funny. I could do both of my trades right now, not going to. I'm just going to save it for the trade deadline. But there was one trade that did happen. Nashville and Philadelphia. Philadelphia Flyers acquire left winger Richard Raquel from Nashville. Nashville acquires Buzek, a 2026 second round pick, and a 2025 third round pick from Philadelphia. So that's just a second, third liner being moved around the league there, and Nashville getting a prospect and some picks in return. So let's get on into the trade deadline here. Oh, that's right. I did offer contract extensions. Completely forgot about it. Miguel Sergachev, I offered 6 years for $8 million. And then we're also going to offer a contract to Galchenyuk, Dominic Bach, and Pavel Bushev. Burashev. And we're buyers. We're 100% buyers. We're in the President's Trophy race, all right? We're definitely going to be buyers. Enter the trade deadline screen. All right, perfect, perfect. So first things first, we're going to be making a trade with the New Jersey Devils that I told you guys were complete buyers. They're trying to get rid of prospects, and we're very weak on right-wing prospects. And I had my eye on this man right here, Matthew Pelletier. We'll figure something out. I'll figure out the pronunciation. And he's a right-wing sniper. We actually don't have a lot of sniping prospects in our division, in our prospect pool either. Along with that, we're going to be going for the New Jersey Devils 2025 first-round pick. Montreal trades away Lehkonen to the Detroit Red Wings in exchange for the 2025 first-round pick and a 2026 fourth. Interesting. And what we're going to be offering back is going to be pretty simple. We're going to be giving them Jake DeBrusk as well as our center prospect Raphael Lavoie. Both of them going in one deal. And we're going to also chip in a little draft pick there. Give them a 2026 sixth rounder. And then we're going to eat up 31% of Jake DeBrusk's contract. Oh, fuck. No, please be there. Please tell me I don't gotta do all that. Shit. All right, I gotta do all that again. That's fine. We can speed it up. You guys now know the trade. We're gonna eat again. Right over to DeBrusk. Eat up 31% of his contract. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. So 1.5. Then we gotta give Raphael Lavoie, along with a 2026 sixth round pick. Boom, boom, boom. Trade alert. The Oilers have made a trade, trading Kasperi Kapanen along with a 2026 fourth round pick for Shar. The Anaheim Ducks trade away their first round pick in Hedman. Oh, okay. Oh, not the Capitals. Not the Capitals. Devils. There we go. Devils. Give us your first round pick along with prospect Pelletier. Accept. There we go. So the New Jersey Devils, we made that trade. All right, they gave up their first round pick to us. Fan-frickin-tastic. Now for the real tough one, another trade alert. The Florida Panthers. They're going to trade their first-round pick, Williams and Jarvinen, to the Vegas Golden Knights in exchange for Theodore and Perron. Golden Knights definitely walked away stealing that one. The second trade we're going to be making is actually, this one's the big one. All right, it's a lot of moving pieces here, a lot of behind the scenes. We're trading for the Washington Capitals first-round pick as well. I think that they might miss out on the playoffs, especially since they're trying to sell, it looks like, but they are conservative buyers, so I can still kind of make an estimate that they could make the playoffs. They could not, but we're going to be trading for their first-round pick. We're also going to be trading for some depth, all right? We're going for some depth here. Oh, they pulled out, my bad. All right, hold up. We're going to be trading for some depth. Let me find Where was he? Right wing. No. Yep, there he is. Right wing grinder Hathaway. Garnet Hathaway, along with, where is he? Oh, I can't find him. No, I don't want to make this trade with you, Winnipeg. Oh, I can't find him. Where is he? Where is he? They might not want to do this trade anymore, which would kind of suck. There it is. Marcus Foligno. So it's going to be Foligno with Hathaway. The 2025 first-round pick. All right. And in exchange, we're going to be trading away our goalie prospect Bits. I just don't think this guy's going to turn into jack shit. We're also going to be trading away another prospect. And where is he? Schwartz. We're going to be trading away right winger Schwartz. We got plenty of guys. We have no need for two-way forwards on our team, so we're going to trade him away. We're also going to be trading away, you guessed it, boys, Isaiah Ratcliffe. This guy's getting shipped away back to Washington for the second year in a row. We're going to be also giving me a 2026 second round pick and a 2026 fourth round pick to make this one go through, because they don't want to give up that first, so we got to give up some stuff that we don't want to. I'm kind of a fan of keeping on my seconds, but let's offer it up. Washington Capitals are going to accept that trade. Perfect. And that's pretty much going to do it for our moves. I wanted to change up that third line around. I wanted to change that third line around. And now we're going to have Stutzel on the left, Foligno in center, and then we're going to have Coleman. Oh fuck, right winger. Right winger. Oh, we might have to go into free agency. There was a free agent. There was Brandon Pirellini in free agency, right wing sniper. That would get that combination going down there on the third. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I do know that I missed some trades, so let's go back, take a look. What trades did I miss? I didn't miss any of those. The Dallas Stars acquired Odell, 2025 fourth. Oh, trade alert. The St. Louis Blues traded a 2026 first, Tartukin, to the Winnipeg Jets for Kyle Connor and a 2026 third. Kyle Connor getting shipped off to St. Louis. Interesting. Now back to the list. So Dallas trades Odell, a 2025 fourth, and a 2026 fourth round pick. So that's what Dallas got. Philadelphia acquires Jace Howerluck and a 2026 sixth round pick from Dallas. Another trade alert. The Columbus Blue Jackets trade Ryan Dzingel, Zach Austin Reese, a 2025 fourth to the Chicago Blackhawks in exchange for Cogliano and Rowie. I think Columbus won. No, the Blackhawks won. Blackhawks won. That's what I mean. Blackhawks won. Then the Detroit Red Wings, Washington Capitals. Oh, wait, no. No, Detroit Red Wings and New York Rangers. The Rangers get a 2026 first. Oh, Dallas Stars making another move. They're trading Klingberg and a 2026 third to the Chicago Blackhawks in exchange for a 2025 first rounder, Stillman, and a 2026 second rounder. Oh, Dallas Stars completely selling off their team. Detroit acquired Tony DeAngelo and Cal Yarncroke from the New York Rangers in exchange for a 2026 first-round pick. Ackerstrom and Georges from Detroit. All right. So there's a lot of moving, a lot of prospects being moved, some big names being moved around this trade deadline. It's rather active. Quite a lot of moves happening early on in this one. Who's going on? Anyone? Sidney Crosby. They're trading away. They want to trade away Sidney Crosby for the Kraken's first. Sidney Crosby, first line playmaker. He's a -7. Oh shit. Timmons in exchange for Borbech and a 2026 third. I don't know if you guys caught that one. I'll go back and I'll clear it up. But Sid, really, they're trying to get rid of Sid the Kid. Final year, yeah, he's 37. They're not doing anything this year. I guess, yeah, why not trade away Sidney Crosby? I'm not going to be trading for him, though. We have no room for him on our team. We don't need superstars. Superstars bring egos. The Chicago Blackhawks trade Trebert Messier to the Columbus Blue Jackets in exchange for Nick Bukestad, a 2026 third rounder, and a 2026 fifth rounder. Chicago loses that one. Yeah, I don't know how good those prospects are, but I don't know if I would give that to them. So the Vegas trade that happened that I missed, they traded away Alexander Vorbiev, a 2026 third rounder, which would have been Winnipeg's, to St. Louis, who acquired Connor Timmons. And Connor Timmons is actually a pretty good prospect, I believe. He's probably like 25, 26, if I had to guess. Fuck, I completely forgot who that was. St. Louis Blues, right? Yeah, St. Louis Blues. Okay. St. Louis. Let's take a look at Timmons. St. Louis. There we go. St. Louis. Timmons. There he is. Connor Timmons. Yeah, he's 26. Still got that medium top 4. Yeah, I mean, that's a good pick for them. I mean, that's a good prospect to have. That's definitely going to be a solid guy who can be there for another, like, 5-6 years for him. Sidney Crosby and Brandon Tanf in exchange for Boys, a 3rd, and our 1st-round pick. While normally I would love to do that, we just already have our first line pretty filled. And Brandon Tanf, 2-way forward, wouldn't fit any of our lines. So I cannot accept that trade. I am sorry, Pittsburgh. You're going to have to find a different team for Sidney Crosby to go to because I'm just not a fan. I'm not interested in Sidney Crosby, so stop saying I am. Another trade, Ryan Johansson for our 1st. No, thank you. So available. There we go. We'll just go all available. Ehlers, Marshall. Okay. Dominic Kubalik again on the trading block, man. He must not be. What's he doing? What's he been doing since we got rid of him? Wow, the Rangers have really been sucking. -5, so he's actually not that bad. -5, still 30 points. So Kubalik still is putting up, Kubalik numbers. I'm going to decline that trade. So Kubalik's actually been a really solid player for the Rangers, even though the Rangers are completely sucking it up this year. Damn. You know the worst part about now the Rangers sucking it up? I wanted to trade for the Rangers' 1st-round pick. I didn't even want to go for their 2nd. I wanted to go for their 1st. It was just a little too pricey. God damn it. All right, so Devils, Capitals, Krakens. I think out of all these picks, the Devils and Capitals are the most likely. I don't think we're going to trail off. Ehlers, no thanks. Yeah, I don't think we're going to trail off at all. Assist leaders. Zadina. Ooh. That's a nice name to see. Let's see. Braden Carlo. Yeah, it kind of trails off. Palat still playing. 81 at 33. He kind of dropped off a little bit. Jimmy VC, Gowerluck. Yeah, just going into the depths now. So now we're kind of just waiting for more trades to happen. I'm not going to be trading it. They want to trade us back Kubalik, but no thanks. No thank you. So we'll just exit this trade. Yeah, we'll exit the trade deadline. We've done everything that we could. Let's just go and check out, see. Trade alert. Yep, D'Angelo, Kyle Connor, Adam Jennings, view player. Info, 2-way player. No, I'm okay. All right, so let's go see. Was there any more trades that happened? All right, so there were a couple more trades, it looks like. So Dallas Stars acquire Dominic Kubalik. So he comes back over here to the West. You fucking bitch. That's the one thing I didn't really want. So Kubalik and a 2026 3rd, which is the Rangers. The Rangers acquired a 2025 2nd from Dallas, replacing theirs, Oda and Pedersen. All right. Toronto acquires Anthony Bevelaire in exchange, and as well as Josh Mauer to the and then the New York Islanders got Graham Lutzer and Henry Glencross. The Columbus Blue Jackets acquired Jack Roslovic from the Winnipeg Jets in exchange for a 2025 2nd and a 2025 3rd-round pick. So 3 trades happened once we just hung up our phones and told everyone to stop calling us. So now I'm going to go through, make some roster moves, edit the lines a little bit, and then I'll show you guys how it's all looking now. Alright guys, so I have made the line changes. Most of the lines have pretty much stayed the same. Galchenyuk, Hurdle, Virtanen, Hewitt, Patrick with Kerfoot. And on the 3rd line, we had to replace 2 guys, so we did. We
called up. We didn't call up. We filled. We put in our scratch player Blake Coleman out on the left wing with Stutzel in the center. Just that way, Stutzel is better at faceoffs and he can develop a little bit more as an actual center as well. And then right winger is going to be the grinder Tom Wilson. Hathaway is actually going to be starting right away on that fourth line. He actually gives them a better boost than Tom Wilson would. So we're going to have Hathaway with Kaharia and Furland on that fourth line. Defense has stayed the same. Goaltending stayed the same. Special teams wise, this is what we're looking at. 4-man power play, penalty kill, and then PK, it sucks. It does. I'm going to be honest. Our PK is not going to be the greatest, especially our 3-man PK. But I guess it is what it is. We're just going to have to start getting through this simulation now. Right now, still in first place. We're very close to the President's Trophy. All right, let's win the President's Trophy here now, boys. Alexander Kerfoot, fully healed, good. Alex Galchenyuk has decided to renew a contract, or has decided to renew with us. Remy Eli, who are you? Fourth line, top 6. No, thank you. Up against the San Jose Sharks, we win. And Vinny Hinola. Ooh, he's making bank. He is. He's making $2.275 million, which makes me think that he actually just dropped in overall. He's still got that medium top 4 potential. Two-way defender isn't something I like, but he does fit on that top 6 pairing. So he could be just a top 6 defenseman for us. Let's do it. Claim him. We're going to claim him, and then we're going to throw him right on in as well, if we can find a spot for him in our AHL squad. Let's see here. Defensively, what happens if we put him over LaJoy? Do LaJoy, yeah. Gives him a +3. So +3, +3, +5. Can I get another +5 up there? Gives that a +5. Offense, defense, defense, offense. Wow, that's actually very weird. Huh. Very strange that that's not a +5 on the first line, too. Guess they have a difference between the first and second line. Huh. Whatever. Whatever. AHL squad doing really good. Second place in their division. As we stated, I think it was last episode we pointed that out. I don't remember. Honestly, don't remember last time we checked out the AHL squad. Keep this simulation going up against the Minnesota Wild. Miguel Sergachev hurt until March 14th. Okay, not that long. He's going to be gone for 2-3 games. That's not horrific. That's not an awful injury. Just slot on in Graves there, giving away +1 on that first line with Torrey Krug. All right, extra attackers. Okay, slot in Graves. Right defenseman. Nope, not right defenseman. Graves is the left defenseman. Slot in Ryan Graves there. Perfect. Minnesota Wild, 8-3 loss. Damn, got blown out there. 3-2 loss. Now Alex Galchenyuk hurt until March 18th. The team is starting to fall apart. Put in Marcus Foligno there. And then throw Stutzel up on that first line. Foligno, Coleman, Wilson. Yeah, Foligno, Coleman, Wilson. And we got to put Foligno right there. Marcus Foligno. There we go. Perfect. Jeffrey Zeller's fully healed. I don't think he was hurt. No, he wasn't. He was fine. Carolina Hurricanes, 5-2 victory. Miguel Sergachev fully healed. All right, put him right back in over Graves. Miguel Sergachev right there. Perfect. New York Islanders, 4-2 victory there. Vancouver Canucks, 4-0 victory. There we go. Maybe Stützle on the first line is just what we need. Maybe we send down Galchenyuk to that third line. Even that could be a thing. Defense, goalies. There is Jackman. See, 5 years though. 1 year, 17-year-old Pavel Kapinov. He's 1 year away. Scout him. Pin him first off. Pin him, and I want you to scout for potential. Oh, this guy could be good. Pavel Kapinov. 1 year away. I mean, we don't need it, but he's 17 years old, and they're saying he's 1 year away. That guy could be a stud. A literal stud goaltender. There's some threes. Okay. Yeah, and then nothing too big there. Alex Galchenyuk fully healed. Our team is actually doing very well with Stützle up here on the first line. So we're actually going to send, just for the time being at least, Galchenyuk down here to the third. Can we get him on the second line? What if we have Galchenyuk +0? Give them +1. No, Hewitt's. Our team's winning with Stützle on the first line. However, Galchenyuk has always been a first liner with us. And he's doing super, super good. I would put him in at center. I mean, he doesn't really like it there. He doesn't fit too well. Stützle, I mean, it's the same. Stützle with that +5 or Galchenyuk? I mean, Galchenyuk's having one hell of a season. Our team has started to win quite a bit. We've been on a winning streak since we did it. So at least for the time being, let's do this. Coleman, Galchenyuk, Wilson on that third line. Yeah, and then I'll put Hewitt with Galchenyuk. So he'll still get that +1 at least. And then we'll put Wilson with Patrick and Kerfoot. What if we put Coleman? No, that's going to ruin it. All right, so yeah, Wilson with Nolan Patrick and Kerfoot. That will work just fine. So that's what we're going to do. Vegas Golden Knights, 3-2 overtime win. 5-2 loss to Winnipeg. Nashville, we win 3-1. So since the line change, we only have lost 1 game. Michael Furlan still is fully healed. Good. Ottawa Senators, Mike Hewitt out until March 29th. So that's 2 games, not counting the Ottawa Center games that we're on right now. All right. So Hewitt needs to be out for Foligno. Still puts it up +1. We'll put Coleman over there. Actually, what happens if we put? No, still the same. We'll put Foligno on the left, Galchenyuk, and then Coleman on the right there. Yep, and then we got to put Foligno back in. The 3-man, left winger, Marcus Foligno. There we go. Ottawa Senators, 4-3 overtime win. Kevin Ball's been hurt until March 31st, just to replace him in the AHL. Arizona Coyotes, 4-3 loss. New Jersey Devils, 5-4 win. 99 points. Mike Hewitt is fully healed. Good to hear. We can take out Foligno again. Swap him with there. And then put Mike Hewitt. Awesome. Hewitt with Galchenyuk. Perfect. Now up against the Buffalo Sabres. These guys are a tough competition. These guys just have a really, really nice roster. The Kevin Ball was a defenseman over LeJoy. Kevin Ball. Perfect. There are Buffalo Sabres, 5-0 loss. Yeah, they're a very good offensive team. They're going to score a lot of goals. But we bounced back with a 5-1 victory over the Florida Panthers. All right, how are we looking in the standings? We have 101 points after 77 games. Blackhawks 103, so one win away from being the best in the West. Good. Looks like we did clinch a playoff spot. So we're not playing for so yeah. We're just playing for seeding just to secure the first seed over the Ducks. Maybe even get the best one in the entire division. Have to go up against like the Avalanche or something down there. That would be nice. Over in the Central, the Maple Leafs leading with 109 points after 76 games. Maple Leafs and then the Sabres second with 102. Devils have clinched the playoffs with 91 points. Yikes. Yeah, that Atlantic division is really stacked. Red Wings with a chance to clinch a playoff seeding as well. Capitals, so that's one of our picks, at least guaranteed out of the out of the lottery. Hopefully the Capitals fall as well. I'm hoping that the Capitals at least will miss the playoffs, even if it is by just a hair. But right now, Tomas Hertl, 78 points in 74 games played. Let's just keep on simulating. Again, we're just simulating for seeding. So we'll simulate on up to the 12th, just quick sim it. It's just fine. Up against the Chicago Blackhawks, 4-0 win there. Way to go. Jeffrey Zeller going to be hurt until April 21st. Or April 12th, I think it might have said. 3-2 loss to the Oilers. Jake Virtanen fully healed. Continue simulating. St. Louis Blues, 4-3 win. Jackson Bouwmeester hurt until May 18th. Place him. He's a fourth liner, I'm pretty sure. Washington Capitals, 4-3 overtime win. Jeffrey Zeller fully healed. Put him back on that third line. Over Alexander Steen. Where was he? Oh, Zeller got put up on here. All right, so he's already in the lineup. And then a final 4-2 loss to the to the Boston Bruins. So the Boston Bruins beat us the final game of the season, but I mean, we were scoring. We were scoring quite fine. 4 goals usually on average a game near the end of the season. Mighty fine. And Tomas Hertl, a point per game, even if he wasn't hurt. 82 points for the lad. Yep, leading our team by a long shot. Tomas Hertl, 82 points in 79 games played. Jake Bean, second place, 69 points in 79 games played. Alex Galchenyuk is third with 66 points in 74 games played. And then Nolan Patrick, 61 points. Nice. That's a career best for him. We got 3 30-plus goal scorers. Tomas Hertl, 32 goals. Nolan Patrick with 31. And then Mike Hewitt, I think with his first 30-goal NHL season. Yup, he is now officially a 30-goal scorer in the NHL. Assist leaders goes to Jake Bean with 56, Tomas Hertl with 50, and Alex Galchenyuk with 40. Best plus minus on the team goes to Tomas Hertl with plus 28, tied with Alex Galchenyuk. Worst plus minus with Juhar Kaharia with a -2, and then Tim Stützle with -2 as well. Stützle was up at an 83, I noticed for a second, but dropped back down to an 82. 37 points in 75 games played. That's fine for him. Again, it's showing development at least for him, and he did it in less games played. And I think next year, if this whole Galchenyuk thing on the third line works, that might just have to be our thing. Galchenyuk on the third line, maybe even push him down to the second. Or instead of Alexander Kerfoot, put Kerfoot on the third line. Who really knows? But yeah, he's showing development. He will get continuous increase in ice time. Yeah, right there, 9 minutes to 14. And now he's even on the first line role with Hertl and Virtanen. Mike Hewitt developing quite nicely as well. Hewitt will be up there to play with him. Who are we going to be taking on in the first round? In the first round of the playoffs, we are going to be taking on the Colorado Avalanche. So we're taking on the last place division in all, last place team in all of the Western Conference, thanks to 5 teams in the Central making it. So let's see. So it's us versus the Avalanche, Vancouver versus the Ducks, Arizona versus St. Louis, Chicago versus Minnesota, Washington versus Carolina. That's a rivalry. The Devils versus the Lightning, Sabres, Senators, and then Maple Leafs versus the Red Wings. So very interesting playoff bracket. But let's take a look around the league because I just realized I forgot to do that. I also forgot to look at the goalies. DiPietro, 39, 19, and 8 record with 6 shutouts. Michael DiPietro had a fantastic year, number 2 following him. I'm really hoping that he does develop because, look, he's showing tremendous growth. Increase in save percentage, increase in shutouts. He did have more overtime losses, but he decreased his regulation losses and increased his regulation wins. So Michael DiPietro, I think, could be our long-term starter. And then Veni Vevalainen he's played very good. 6-2 record, .916. He's doing his job as the backup goalie here in Seattle, and he even got some ice time down there with 7 shutouts down in our AHL affiliation. Speaking of AHL, Dallas Mickelson, 25-7 and 1 record, 5 shutouts with a .92 save percentage. He tore apart the AHL. Looking at our skaters, most points goes to Kyle Krinkovic with 79 points in 82 games played. Spike Antonio, second place with 72 points in 77 games played. And then Philip Kurashev with 59 in 82. Most goals scored goes to Jan Mysick with 39 goals scored. Spike Antonio is second with 37. And for assist leaders, Kyle Krnovic is first place with 53, second place Kurashev with 47, and then Sergei Nesterov third with 43. Best plus minus on the team goes to Kyle Krinkovic with 33. Worst plus minus goes to Jacob Peralt at a -8. Yikes, Peralt. Yikes. What are you? You're a two-way forward. Why are you even on my team? I probably should get rid of Peralt. I don't think we've really been using him, but somehow he's still been developing. It's super weird, and again, I backed out and completely forgot to go and look at the league stats for the entire league. Gosh. Okay, so the entire league, let's see. Mitch Marner leading the league with 115 points in 82 games played for Mitch Marner. Nathan MacKinnon second place with 108. Matthew Barzal, 105. Austin Matthews with the Detroit Red Wings, 101 points. And then David Pastrnak of the New York Islanders with 100 points as well. Any other strange people out of weird teams? Connie Trudeau, Arizona. Alexis Lafreniere in Detroit. Yep. All right. Taylor Hall in Ottawa. Vladimir Tarasenko in Ottawa. All right. So goal leaders this year, Nathan MacKinnon with 53 goals led the league. Second place, Nikita Kucherov with 52. And then Bradley Venkashen with 51 goals for. And Andre Vigilante, the first overall pick, gets 48 goals in his rookie season, 2 away from being a 50-goal scorer in his rookie season. Jesus. Assist leaders, Braden Point with 75, tied with Mitch Marner also at 75, and then Matthew Barzal at 66. Best plus minus in the league goes to Vladimir Tarasenko with a plus 57. Worst plus minus goes to Cal Fleury with a minus 42. Ooh. This guy got picked apart this year. Best goaltender this year, most wins, goes to Frederick Anderson with 49, Andrei Vasilevsky second place with 41, and then Darcy Kuemper with 40. The most shutouts this season, there is a tie with 6. Frederick Anderson, Jordan Binghamton, John Gibson, Michael DiPietro, and then Jonas Korpisalo. Save percentage, best save percentage goes to Jake Allen, who in 31 games played had a .918 save percentage. Lowest goals against average. We're not going to count you. Would go to Frederick Anderson with a 2.5 goals against average. Looking at the defensive side, the most points for a defenseman goes to Cal McCarr with 81 points in 82 games played. Second place, Jake Bean, who had 69 points in 79 games played. And then Oliver Ekman-Larsson with 68 in 82. The goaliest... The defenseman who scored the most goals was Oliver Ekman-Larsson with 21. The most assists by a defenseman goes to Cal McCarr with 65. The best defensive player was Rasmus Dahlin with a plus 54. Worst defensive player was Cal McCarr with a minus 42. And that's going to do it for the remainder of this episode, boys. But we got some interesting things. We just gave that extension to Alex Galchenyuk, who is now going to be getting paid quite a bit of money on our third line. I'm fine with that. He's still at least playing his role. He can still grow. It's fine. We might have to push him on up, though, to the second line sometime. But anyways, we have some line controversies now. We got to find out, do we keep Stützle on the first line, or do we send him back down to the third? I mean, this lineup has been working. Hewitt with Galchenyuk and Coleman, Stützle with Hurdle, Virtanen. That line, I mean, we've been winning quite a bit since that change. I think we've only lost like 2 games since we made that change. But that's going to be for the next episode when we take on the Colorado Avalanche. So, until next time, guys, see you all later. Bye-bye.